What is going on, gamers? Aevatrex here, and today we're gonna go ahead and go over all of the features that were included in this last update. And of course, one of the biggest one was Beast Tamer, the new hero, but that is going to be a whole totally separate video, so I'm not gonna get too into that hero. But he was the new hero included in this update. Now another thing that was added is a hero compendium. A lot of people might not know exactly what that is, but I'm going to go ahead and show you. I believe I showed it in another video, but it's this purple book right here. So in this purple book, you go to it and it shows you pretty much all of the heroes. You see all of the heroes. I believe it even includes the ordinaries and the elites and all of that. And it gives you the stats, the skill level, which you can choose at what level it is, and it even gives you a little biography, which is kind of funny. Some of these are actually pretty funny if you take your time and read through some of them. So it's a pretty cool feature, and also in the legendaries it gives you the option to see what they look like evolved. So that's actually pretty cool. It's a lot of information that a lot of people might need to hit the forums or ask somewhere where, but now it's just readily accessible right from the get-go. Gives you all of the stats and all of that. So it's actually a really nice addition for those that want information and just want to get it really quickly. They also added a new quest in the quest board, which is essentially going to work like the talent refresh quest, but this one is basically going to be a hero rolling quest. So you would need to have 150 gems, and the quest allows you to roll one hero and it's going to pay out 150 gems. So it's pretty much like a free hero roll, the same way that the free talent roll works. So that is a good addition in my book, because maybe now a lot of people are going to roll a hero that they didn't have before, and that's a chance that they didn't have before. So I'm excited to see something like that, because that just might give it might give you the pumpkin duke that you don't have, or the Golem or the SK that you don't have. So a lot of good possibilities for that one, and there's no real downside to it. So really glad to see that added. Now they also added different buttons to the towers and the hero bases that's going to allow you to toggle between each one. So for instance, if I go into this one, there's a toggle button right on the top left corner here that'll let you go from tower to tower. And then of course we do have this function back, so putting your garrisons and taking out garrisons now is going to be easier than ever. So I'm glad that they did that. They also did it to the hero bases. Now I'm not sure if it was added specifically for this update, or if it was here before, but it's gonna make it a lot easier for you to manage your hero bases and your towers, so that's definitely a big plus. Now they've also added, they're showing here that they added some more information on the challenge boss. So once you go here, you can kind of click on it and it'll give you some information regarding the boss. Especially this one, because this is the one that's really involved. So it's just more information for players that might not know exactly what's going on. So I don't think it's gonna affect many people, but it's good to have there because you don't want to go in blind. So definitely a plus on that one. Now another thing that they added was hero portraits to team dungeons, and essentially what that means is, I'm gonna go ahead and show you these portraits that you see there on the bottom. Once you started Mesa, it didn't show your hero portraits, but now it's actually going to show that. So if a hero dies, or if your heroes survive or revive, etc., you're going to be able to know, because you're going to see that on the bottom. This is something that wasn't there before, and a lot of times people were guessing, well, are my heroes still alive? Where are my heroes? Are they even making a difference? Well, now you're going to be able to know, because you're going to see their HP bar, you're going to see if they've died, aim came back, because for instance, if they die, you're going to see an X by their name. But if they come back through revive or Trentar, etc., you're gonna see the HP bar come back. Even though the portrait is X'd out, they'll still have the HP bar, so you'll know that it came back. And it might help people build better teams that might not die as often. So doesn't hurt at all. So I definitely like that. And then we get to the quote-unquote adjustments. So the first one and the big one that you probably can't miss is the hero altar. So now the hero altar, it is in 3 rows instead of 2, which can it basically allows you to see more heroes of the get-go. And then everything else is pretty much the same, except that the crests are now laid out this way. So for instance, if I was to remove this, this is the way that it will look now, and then now there's going to be 3 rows going. It's basically, you're going to be able to see more and have everything more accessible, to where before it was you can only see so many at a time, and then you will have to scroll a lot. So I don't mind it. It's just going to take a while to get used to it, but quite honestly, I feel like it's a more it's a cleaner interface, so I'm not too mad at this. It's definitely a step up, I feel. The hero altar, it looks weird, but once you get used to it, I'm pretty sure that it's not going to be a problem. Now the only thing is that now you can't go to either your rolling or your shards or HP straight from here. You pretty much have to exit, go to higher heroes, and then you get to roll 150, 450, higher with shards, which basically takes you to the shard menu, or the higher with honor badges. And you gotta be careful, because once you click on one of these, it does it. So if I click on this 450, you know, it's gonna roll it right away. So make sure that you don't click on it unless you're trying to either hire with honor badges or you are trying to hire with gems. So keep an eye on that. Another adjustment that they made is that hero trials, for the very few times that you actually do get a hero out of this, they're making it to where you get a card instead of a hero that will go straight to your altar. And that's a good move in my book, because a lot of people now are keeping 70 out of 70 in their altar, so that would suck. So I'm glad that they're putting it in the card, although you know, the ratio of you getting heroes from hero trials is almost next to none. So I don't think it's gonna impact many people at all, but it's nice that it's there, that's for sure. They also said that the entrances for Here Be Monsters and hero trials were adjusted. I don't really know exactly what they mean by that, because let me see if I can zoom in here. It looks the same. The interface looks the same. The only thing that I did notice is that when you go to hero trials now and you start it, it starts much quicker. So watch this. It's already, look, it's already starting. Usually there would be like another second or two delay, but this one is just very snappy. It starts right away. And that's actually another adjustment that they made. They said that they adjusted the Lost Realm opening battle pace. And a lot of people were questioning what exactly did that mean. And basically what it means is that once you go to Lost Realm and you start a battle, the battle is going to start much quicker. So I'm gonna go, ooh, as I get the 60 gems, hello, I'll take that every day of the week. But let me go ahead and go into Lost Realm, go into a random fight, and then just show you how quickly it starts up now. So look at this, already I'm ready to go. Usually there's like a second or two that you would have to wait, which makes it even more tedious, but this one wasn't so bad. So maybe that might cut down a few seconds if you refresh your Lost Realm, but again, it's not a big change, so I don't expect for it to impact a lot of people. One change that I did like was the expedition interface is totally different. As you can tell, it used to be kind of like this, you know, where you have like this, and you click on it, but now it has better art. It's pretty much what it is, and I like it because it looks, it just shows a little bit more effort, and that's kind of cool. And then on the one that you're in right there, it's kind of lit up, and then once you're finished, you kind of see all the towers all destroyed. So it's a cool little new thing where it's just something new to look at. That way it doesn't get tiresome. Now they also did include new purchase rewards, which a lot of people might not know, but if you've bought a lot of gems, you definitely notice. I've actually saved it just for you guys to collect it, and I actually accidentally collected one destroyer card, which was at 1,300,000 gems. So I did already collect one. I believe it is 3 total. So let's collect 1, and let's collect 2, and there it is. Let's go ahead and show you in the warehouse, because I know a lot of people are going to ask me, how did you get 3 Minotaurs, or how did you get 3 Destroyer or 3 Spirit Mage? Well, basically that's how, by having bought a lot of gems throughout your whole account's career. Another thing that was included was the talent runes, which a lot of people, especially if you've spent enough to be able to get it, are going to be excited about, because I get 5 of the level 6, I get 5 of the level 7, and I get 5 of the level 8, and that is 1,400,000 gems that have been bought on this account. A lot of people, of course, are going to be like, oh my god, that's so much money. Of course it is, I'm not going to dispute that with you, but you got to keep in mind that the money that I have put into the game, not only has it entertained me for the past 2 years, it's helped me bring a lot of content to my channel and to you guys. So at the end of the day, it has been worth it for me. Maybe for a lot of players it might not feel like it's been worth it, but for me 100% it's been worth it, and I don't regret it one bit. And then of course the 1,500,000, you get a level 5 talent chest, which I will take gladly. I don't really know how much I've spent, but I'm kind of curious though, you know. Keep coming out with those rewards, IGG. I'm kind of curious now to see how much I've spent. But yeah, they've also said that the base plans can now be saved to or restored from the cloud. I'm not really sure what that means. It says save to cloud, so that might be like an internal storage, either, I don't know if it's on your phone or to their own server. Let me see. Okay, so it just says save to the cloud, so that might be their own thing, and that's to help with the people that have been losing their bases left and right, especially for Guild Wars, because you're kind of left defensive there for a moment. So hopefully that fixes that. But yeah, I think that my favorite part of the update was honestly the free talent runes. But of course, if you didn't get that, let me know what your favorite part of the update is, and of course I will be coming out with a Beast Tamer review, because I did get it in the Brendan account. I actually didn't get it. It was the other person that plays the account, Marty. So everybody thank Marty for rolling for Beast Tamer on that account and allow me to do the review on that account. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and until later, bye.